Hello everyone. My name is Jennifer Choi and I'm very excited to be here today. For the couple minutes I'm up here, I would like to ask some questions. Please raise your hand. How many of you guys checked your clock this morning? Good, or else how would you get here on time? For students in the room, how many of you guys check your grades every day? Good, same with me. For adults in the room, how many of you guys bought something this past week? Good. Okay. So that was technically lesson number 1. What role does number play in our society? Numbers are everywhere, literally everywhere, from the minute you wake up to the minute you fall asleep. When I wake up, I check my height every morning. Same height for 2 years, pretty consistent. But why do we use numbers? Well, technically, numbers are very familiar. We understand what it means. To take the letter grading system, for example, they have the letter grades and a percentage next to the letter grades in our school portals. If someone said, I got an A on the test, we were like, that's good, but is it an A plus A, is it A, or is it A minus? We don't know. It's very vague. But if the student said, I got a 98%, it's very specific. You know, oh, that's a high A. So if we were talking about things that are immeasurable, like love, hate, sadness, we don't know what that means either. To take couples as an example, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys witnessed this in real life or in movies, but there's always this couple that says this, I love you more. No, I love you more. How do you know? Well, we don't know because love is immeasurable. Love is hard to measure, right? So what we do instead is we convert the number of years they've been together to the amount of love they have for each other. Like 2 months of dating versus 2 years of dating, there's a big difference. But why are numbers important? There's a difference between why we use them and why they're important. Well, when people are crying, oh, I had a really bad test today, or oh, profits didn't go really high as I wanted in business, people say, it's just a number, it's okay. 2 years from now, are you really going to remember that same number? Probably not. But why are numbers important? If the same thing happens to us, we cry about it also. We're like, oh my gosh, it's more than a number. That's because, and this leads to lesson number 2, value placement. We place a value to a number. When we place a value to a number, all of a sudden it becomes important. Magic. For example, if I were to ask which of the 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3, are the best and why, people would have different answers. Person A would say, well, I choose number 1 because in history, in any competition, number 1 means the best. No one can top first place, right? Person B says, I choose 3. Now, if I take person A's rationale, 3rd place isn't technically the best place, right? There's 2nd place, there's 1st place, but person B chooses 3 because if there were a quiz out of 3 points, person B would like the 3 out of 3 rather than the 1 out of 3. These 2 people have very different answers for very different numbers, but they come from a common ground. They both want the best possible number. Don't we all? When we all want that best possible number, there's competition. There's a pro side and a con side. The pro side is we become the better us. We try and we put all our effort, we improve regardless of what number we get. That's the benefit of having a competition. But there's also a negative side. When the competition becomes too competitive and too aggressive, people often forget the importance of the process to get there, working hard, putting effort in. Instead, they choose bad methods like cheating to get to that top number. The reason why people use these bad methods is because they lose themselves within that number. They think the only reason why a number exists is because it's there to define us. But that's not true. For example, college. I'm pretty sure college apps were due today, but college, they look for various aspects. They look for, yes, GPA, they look for test scores, but they also look for various other aspects, like extracurriculars. What are you passionate about? What's your career interest, right? To take social media as an example, the number of followers or the number of likes you have is sometimes important. To people, they think, oh my gosh, yes, I got 50 likes on a photo. They're very happy about that. But other people care about what you post. Oh yeah, that was a really funny post you posted. That is why both social media and college show that it is important to care about numbers and also the immeasurable things. Currently, more people care about the number aspect. They think, oh, I don't really need to care about the extracurriculars, what I'm passionate about. But both aspects, the immeasurable and the measurable, are very important. I hope everyone equally values the measurable and the immeasurable also. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great night.